Good morning, beautiful people. It's been a minute, but I was watching some talk on YouTube about MS Now and CNN. They're shook, and it's sad. They are so trying to be like influencers and independent media, independent journalists, and people who are in that lane. They have journalists trying to give the perception of being authentic or just just a regular person, or somebody you could just hang with by making them, from the way they dress to their studio settings. Now they're going inside their homes, and they're trying to give you the perception of being so authentic to they're so fake, and they are fake. you know um They were respected. They were good at their jobs until they sold out. So they sold themselves and the company for a president and for that for the almighty dollar. And people real journalists, they couldn't handle them telling it like it was. So they got rid of those people. They got rid of the journalists who still had a moral compass and who still told the truth regardless of whatever propaganda they wanted to put out there. And then they created their own lane, and just like other people, like influencers or other people, because at the end of the day, what you don't know is it's been like this sham about basically who you know. It's all a game about who you know as far as who's working in the industry. It's and that's what it is. It's not saying okay they didn't deserve to be there, but let's be real. They are there and they are in those spots. 90% of the time is because of someone they know, whether it's personally or some type of connection that they have. And that's why they're there. And they're the gatekeepers keeping out all the other people. And people are now seeking, saying forget it, and saying they're going to do their own thing. But now they're getting scared because now they're saying, oh, this working. Talking like legacy media. Oh, there's something. People are really tuning into that. People are really gravitating towards those people, individuals. But it's because those individuals are actually being who they are, and they just giving you the reality of their life and giving you, showing you about what's going on in their life and just being who they really are. And then also too, it's a freeing thing when you are not tied to these people and you don't have people like basically a chokehold on you about how to act, what to say, or whatever. Well, those people on legacy media, even though you try to give the perception of them being authentic, they still have that chokehold because they're having a chokehold of, oh, not wearing a tie. Let's do it in your home. Do it, and everything is about some type of ratings and type of scheme. But the American people and people who 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 can smell the bullshit, that's not gonna pass. You're not gonna pass that smell test. And so CNN and MS Now, they could try all they want to be like independent media. You will never be independent media because your your reasons behind it is always been about a dollar, about ratings. Whereas people on the other side are just doing it because it's their passion. It's because it's why they're there. It is who they are every day. So you will never be them. And like I said, CNN, I've been stopped watching them. They have been, they are basically out below the gutter. And MS Now, they changed the name to make them more popping now. They went from MSNBC to Miss Now or MS Now, however you want to say it. But you're not. Sometimes, yeah, you still say the truth, but also, too, we can still smell what you're trying to put out there. And it stinks. So, legacy media, stay in your lane. You didn't want to go with the people where the people was going. And so you didn't want that then. So don't come now. Stay where you're at. Stay doing your stuff. Stay being the lame people that you are. And people, some of the journalists that you have are bland. Stay with those same bland individuals. I'm not saying all of them, but majority of them all. And all of them at CNN are blah. But I'm just saying. And you may not like it, but it's the truth. So you didn't want to go where the people was going towards. So stay where you at. And don't try to come unless you're going to come correct. And right now you're not coming correct. You're coming still with this inauthentic energy. And we don't want it. So people, like I tell you, stay woke, and if you're sleeping, wake the hell up. Like always, I'm a little country, I'm a little chic, and I'm always keep it street. And also, if you're watching legacy media, stop it. Start tuning them out more regularly. I'm not saying if you can stop watching them all together, great. But for the most part, start tuning them out. Because they ain't where it's at no more. And most of the people there, they are just shooting, telling you what the people at the top want them to tell you. And that is not the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Okay? So, have a great Friday, and you might hear from me again over the weekend.